what are some of the threats that we think can our music landscape or music ecosystem can reach at the point where AI has become a huge conversation? YouTube just put out a message saying that they are not going to pay for AI generated content. Even in that as well, we're even having a conversation about that, myself and Mr. Tripp, aka legit.kwame, about it. That is threat of, let me even get your opinion on that. Do you think YouTube is right to take such a step? Because the conversation is about content and not about the procedure of the content. You are rewarded for the content you put on the platform and not for the process you go through, either ease or difficulty on how you churn out that content. But even before we even probably move on with that, are they right to take a step in such, considering the space we are in? Clearly that was on grounds to reward people who put in hard work. But from the onset, I don't think YouTube was rewarding hard work. YouTube was rewarding content. So if you jump from 1,000 feet high up and crash on the ground and without getting hurt, and I jump from 2 feet and we all post, YouTube pays both of us.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes, I think they're right.
So, yeah,
I think they're right.
And that's a threat of AI. It has already entered, the platform, and then the platform is now being forced to rethink its purpose.
I think they're absolutely right.
They are right.
Yeah, they are right to
not to pay
AI music.
Oh yeah,
AI content. Yeah.
Okay, I'd love to hear this from you.
Well, thank you very much for your question. I just think the biggest determinant of quality in everything we do is the challenges we overcome based on our human capability, right? For example, if you look at the 100-meter race, there's really no reason why 5-6 men should be running to see who is fast. If you looked at it from a logical standpoint, it's a meaningless feat, right? It doesn't matter. If you have the Bugatti, listen, you have your car, I have my car, there's Uber, blah, blah. If it's about the purpose of transporting ourselves, right? 100-meter races are useless.
No.
Apart from entertainment. No, let me make my point.
Make it, but I strongly disagree. But
listen,
for
the entertainment factor, we like watching people run.
No,
relax. It's entertaining. But the reason why we watch them run is not for the core reason of mobility. It is just to see who can overcome the challenge the most. That is the humanity
to see who can paddle his legs fastest.
Yes, which is overcome the same thing, which is to see which one of, we are all human beings here, but if we run, one of us would overcome the friction and the gravity better than the rest and would be first.
Yes.
And so Usain Bolt is not celebrated because he's the fastest means of transport. He's celebrated because out of everybody, he has been able to build his system, be disciplined, and overcome
enough to beat the odds of all these hindrances of mobility.
So the human tenacity and effort and discipline and what perseverance that he put in is really what he's getting the gold medal for.
Yes, to come out tops.
Yes. That's the same reason why. If you relax,
it's not the same reason why.
I'm building. The house go. If you don't have me, the house go break. The same reason why when you're in an exam and it's 2025, you should have your scientific calculator to do your maths thing, right? But they want you to do it from here because they want you to overcome that human limitation and prove that the human capability can excel. Like Brilance Massen,
you brought another question.
No.
Of what purpose is
Brilance? Listen,
me cracking my brain
when. So I'm going to juxtapose it to the music. So Brilance Massen science quiz. Because all the kids have AI and Google and everything. So why are you asking me that if Kwame travels at 6 kilometers wearing baggy shorts and the wind is blowing at
but seriously, it is going to get to a point where we just haven't gotten there. It will become non-far very soon.
Yes. So, but we still pride because what we are celebrating is not the fact that the kids can't Google it. It's the fact that the kids have been able to overcome their challenges and they've grown their intellect to the point where they are at that level. The same applies for music. When you are a music creator and you are a vocalist, there's a reason why Mariah Carey carries the highest pitch. Play on words. Carries the highest pitch and is iconic till today. There's a reason why when people want to prove that they can sing, they try to sing Whitney Houston's and because if you can do it, it means you are part Whitney. which means you are at a certain level. There's a reason why when somebody's dope, they'll be like, they got to rap like Eminem, because there's a human standard set out of tenacity, challenges, a drug addicted mother, a divorced wife who left with his kids, he himself battling drugs. He overcame that and still became one of the best lyricists. That's the story of the humanity that is in Eminem's music. But if I can just sit on the toilet with my phone and the AI will rap like Eminem for me, all you've done is prove that the computing power of AI is capable. But you have not brought any humanity into the music.
Sure,
you get what I'm saying?
Let's hear from.
I think I agree.
You agree too?
Yes, because
how?
The copyright law it doesn't work in many AI is not seen as an author in many countries. So it will come back to question of royalties. If I'm putting out music, or if there's music that has AI labeled, who is the author of that music? And you're not supposed to pay, when the copyright law pays for people's creativity. It doesn't pay for technology like a phone's creativity or something.
Do you know Fruity Loops? Have you heard of Fruity Loops? Great, thank you very much. I'm glad you haven't heard of Fruity Loops.
Let me answer. I know where you're going. Let me answer you.
I haven't even said it.
I know you want to answer me. I know where you're going.
There's a certain instrument.
Will you let me answer?
Loops. It's a music software.
Sweetheart.
Yeah.
Will you let me answer? When you're done,
software.
When you're done, will you let me answer?
Let me.
Yeah, no, but I want to be quiet.
Okay, sure.
But I want you to commit. Now, when you are done, you let me enter.
Sure, no problem.
Thank you very much.
There's a music software called Fruity Loops. In the creation of music, example, in a few years ago, in some of the softwares, when you are going to make your music, you literally have to play your drum pattern. You play it. So I'm playing boom, buche, boom, boom, che, boom, buche, boom. All right, snare, kick, hi hat. All right, people still do it. When you finish programming it, there's something called quantizing. Yes. Where when you click on the quantize, it will automatically, because it knows you are human and you can't get the rhythm perfect, it will automatically arrange it for you. That is AI in the 80s or in the 60s or whichever day was created.
Can I enter?
I'm coming. Let me finish it.
Now
that was AI intervention and artificial intelligence predicting the rhythm you want to create and arranging it to perfection.
But the human being
I'm coming. I'm making a point. There was AI, and the AI did that for you.
Okay.
Even in the same, now fast forward to I mentioned Fruity Loops. In certain softwares like Fruity Loops, there's quantizing, as we can quantize. But even in that, you can just literally click and just place the drum pattern there, and it's already arranged for you. There are instruments. There's an instrument called arpeggio or something in Fruity Loops. They are all synthesizers. Now this instrument, when you press it it plays something for you. It can automatically set itself into your rhythm as you want to use it. It is AI that is reading what you think it thinks you'd want and how it should sound. It's been there. We didn't complain about this process. We liked it. But now, in the advancement of softwares, now they said, you know what? You don't even need to click and for me to quantize for you. Just tell me in text what you want. I want an R&B rhythm with a 4/4 rhythm and this, and give me a Jay-Z like lookalike voice. And then afterwards, please generate a lookalike of Cardi B rapping it for me. Enter. It has quantized. I'm using the same terminology for it. It has quantized your thought for you. How different is this from? I'm going. I thought
I go.
You're running away from the debate.
How different is this process?
This is
how different?
How different? Because if you go chair,
I'm wrapping the question up. How different?
Question, bro.
No, I'm wrapping the question up
as a gift for what?
Yeah, to you guys, to Kojo Trip and Cyril. How different is this quantizing in the 60s to this quantizing in the 2025? Thank you.
Oh, sorry, I was calling my sister. Sweetheart Foley and associates on the panel and viewers and listeners at home. AI removes. AI removes. You are saying AI. I got it. Nice one. AI removes the human inspiration, right? that conceptualizes the process of the music or the film. That spark that ignites the idea, which is later manipulated and captured using software, is lost when you work with AI. Scott Storch has some of the biggest bangers of the 2000s, and he played every single key himself on the piano. It was 10,000 layers. He was there. Boom, boom.
I beg.
Boom. Oh, Tobo. You said you.
But I gave you a context.
Yes,
I forgot to have the mic. Scott Storch is not the example. Continue.
Go on.
No, you cannot use a not example. I've got this mic. I'm power. This is AI. Listen. When AI realizes that you're not making sense, it kills your mic. Anyway.
Forget about. Okay, fine. Forget.
Yeah, don't use somebody who doesn't use that purpose.
Listen.
I'm talking to somebody who uses that purpose.
But he's using that to make his point.
No, but you cannot
tell him what to use to make his
but
point.
we can't say we're talking about fair ladies and you go and mention a dark lady and say that this is.
But
my
I could use
option.
the dark lady to contrast.
Yeah.
Oh no!
It's no, yes.
Anyway, yes, you can. Just come from Kojo.
If you were an electoral commissioner, I would never have a president.
Yeah, no, you continue. I'm sorry to interject, but
you understand. So
I don't understand. I continue.
Oh God. So
Yes.
the human element, the spark, the sitting there and going and realizing or hearing two different samples and knowing that this and that would lay nicely. Amelie, have you seen where the sample came from? Right? That is why it will win our award for having the spark of ingenuity and creativity to put those together. When they got to the studio, how to quantize it and work on the technical aspects of timing, pitch, and all that. Yes, a computer helped. It's like saying I want to make an omelet,
Yes, an AI
and I have
helped.
the egg. Listen, I have to make an omelet. I have the
An
egg and the
AI
salt and the
help.
onion.
Don't say
I don't have
computer,
gas.
say an AI.
I don't have gas, and I want to make an omelet.
An AI help.
Am I going to break the egg in my hand and fry the thing? I still need a machine, right? But guess what? If I put the oil on the stove without the egg and the onion and omelet, will the stove cook egg for me? No, that's what it is. But what we've got now is AI.
What about a washing machine?
AI, no.
You dump your clothes in there. It
Yes,
washes
but
it,
that's the
dries it,
human.
it just takes-
That's the human input.
No, you just
If you
put it in
didn't
the
do that,
Even
not-
as
yes,
that
carry
you
the
have to
things
operate it.
and-
It doesn't just start
no,
working.
see, forget about even operating.
Amy,
the human element
What-
in the washing machine scenario
what-
is the fact that you wore it, you were able to discern that the clothes are dirty.
We are not
you were
talking about
able to
wearing.
discern that I won't put my colors
A
in with
washing
my
machine washes
Yeah.
clothes.
with my
It
white.
doesn't care
All
about
that
who
human
wore.
input happens before you
No.
press wash.
Yes, equally. I also think about.
Pomegranate
I also
there.
think about my lyrics.
May
and
the
what
Holy
I
Spirit
want.
I feel like
and I put it in there.
I feel like there's a difference between knowing the end product and working towards it with the use of AI.
You're almost making sense. Talk. No. I see where you're going. I almost making sense.
I feel like there's a difference between knowing the end product and using AI as a tool to derive that end product, right? And then just using AI and snapping and getting it. So like if let's say Cyril wants Delvic, right? He knows Delvic is going to fry it this way, and then Delvic is a woman that sells egg for the listeners at home. Yeah,
She sells many things.
Yeah, she sells many things, egg and bread and things. Yes, Indomie, yes, a lot. But then Cyril knows that Delvic is going to fry the egg a certain way. She's going to do the Indomie like this. But then if Cyril knew that he could be here and just snap his fingers and the egg would be here, he wouldn't have to pay her to do that.
Yeah.
But
Jay,
how can I not be rewarded? No,
Jay,
but
I want to
okay,
come in.
finish. Sorry, I'm sorry.
I want to add on to what you Cyril was saying and the fact that you didn't agree. So the AI does not know music. The AI is a tool, right?
How?
It doesn't. It has been fed.
You shoot yourself in the foot.
No,
if it doesn't know
Jay,
music,
Oh my God, are you bleeding?
then
let me learn.
how does it then create music?
Exactly the point I'm trying to make. It has been fed massive data sets.
So it knows it.
It doesn't.
You have been fed massive data sets, hence the reason why you know how to
Jay, you know
talk.
sometimes when you ask ChatGPT something, it will tell you that I do not have information about it.
It
When you tell
doesn't.
it, then you come and ask it later,
Jay,
and it will
it
give you the answer
doesn't.
it gave.
Yes,
you
because
gave
it has
earlier.
learned.
No, it doesn't.
No, you can't learn
bef-
some stuff.
You can't see. You have to learn something that you don't know. You don't learn something that you already know.
Yeah.
You don't learn something you already know. So the AI is fed massive data sets. It scrapes music from humans, music that has been created by humans, even sometimes explicitly without permission, right? And then it does all of that. So there's even a conversation of, is AI actually is it creating, or is it just like remaking music? Because it's able to do the thing in ways that humans haven't thought of yet, because it has learned from what humans have already produced. The AI does not know music. It has been
Who
fed.
said the AI does
Jay,
not know?
No, the originality will be lost.
There's no originality.
Let
There's
me
no
defend-
originality.
Let me defend that. You are human. You have learned. You, Kojo, you have learned
You don't
music.
learn something that
No,
you
no, no, no.
don't-
That,
you-
that
you-
statement is flawed. Hold on.
It's not flawed.
It's
How
flawed.
is it flawed?
Kojo,
No.
you
How
have
is it
learned.
flawed?
Kojo, listen. You have learned. The reason why you are sitting here and be able to rap, the reason why you are able to put words together is because you were fed semitones, tones, quavers, crochets. You were fed all this information
Before you could know. That is why it's called knowledge.
Yes, so you are able to process these things into
for you.
tunes.
Let me flip
That
it
is
for you.
exactly what
So let
AI
me flip-
does.
So let me flip your
It
argument.
processes
So let me-
all
so
these
let me-
things and
so-
creates tunes for
sweetheart,
you.
Sweetheart. So this is what AI robs us of. We have artists who we know cannot sing, who are winning singing awards because of the emotion, the style, the engagement that they carry. You can know that this artist sharp, he go faint on stage. But be award-winning artists because we celebrate the humanity and the experience they make us.
We celebrate their creativity in applying the things, the tools
there are people
available to them. That is what he just mentioned.
There are people. There are hit songs. There are hit songs that everybody. There are hit songs that everybody knows that the guy who came to rap on the song, his verse was crap.
Yes.
But the song is a hit song. But the crapness of the verse,
Enemy Mook.
Yeah, forget about Enemy Mook. Recent. I'm a person maybe you understand? And like I'm saying, there are vocalists who get on Antonium. One tone, but award winning.
I know who you are referring.
You understand?
See what it does to you. See what you have meant. I know who you are referencing. I know who you are referencing.
Oh, boss, please. I'm referencing AI and the difference with human input. Artistry encompasses everything. Emotion. Otherwise, like Michael Jackson no go come stand stage, Jane shades like this, and people will collapse. Because that's the artistry. The magic of Michael is not about his song. It's about what he represents. And DJ or clam. So AI cannot do that because the soul, that all those things are what we are saying, that AI is soulless. It lacks emotion. It lacks experience.
Who said it lacks
intuition? It lacks emotion. It lacks emotion.
But guys are literally writing love letters from AI. I am the AI reading your emotion and giving it.
The AI went online and saw that this is what a love letter is like. This is what a love letter is like.
But isn't that what you did?
Jay, what?
No.
AI is like the student. AI is like the dumb student in the exam. That copies copies the index number.
Exactly.
Jay, if you hear someone's song and then you hear parts of your song in it, what are you going to like? What are you going to do about it?
Hold on. Please,
the person is AI.
Producer, I beg you, maybe just to remind our listeners, I want us to go back to what we played last Wednesday. Let me just recall that music again. What we played last Wednesday, it's an Calm My Mind. Yes, I want us to play that song again. Cyril was the one who brought it to us. You understand? Cyril, this guy who's in here, his friend generated a song between you and I. We don't even know if he hadn't mentioned that this was an AI song. Could your Trip will have used this song to chat with his girlfriend? I'm telling you,
that's
and win her heart.
No.
And play the song back to back and say, this is how I feel about you. And it's not about AI knowing or not knowing, because as human as we are, our reflection is what has been put into AI. And this thing you speak about emotion, and it has learned emotion. So when you feed it what you're looking for, it will bring it to you. Kojo,
it can have an idea.
I tell you that there's something
it has
called
the idea that this is what humans mean when they say emotion. When they put it can never AI
when
can
Cyril,
never know
when
emotion.
Cyril just said lo, between you and I, we can't say it on air.
But you know who
I'm
it
coming.
is. Yes,
there
we all know who
was a flash of a reminder of an artist that sings like that in his mind. He learned.
Yes.
That's the reason why.
Do you know why?
He reacted such.
Do you know why? Do you know why?
Do you know
why I had the flash?
Let's. I know I had a flash.
You are saying. So what you are saying is that
I'm just saying that. Let's
what
finish
you're saying
it.
is
The viewers should understand that
that
this song is an AI generated song.
Yes, but the AI, the
lyrics are an AI generated lyrics.
Yes,
but Jay, you know that the artist there is mimic.
I'm asking
the lyrics
you.
are from different songs.
Yes,
and then the beat is also from different songs.
But isn't that inspiration of music?
It has incorporated. It has incorporated everything it knows about.
Yes, under the auspices.
But don't we have songs that are sampled?
No, but that's a
You
very generic.
reference
That's a
them.
very
You
generic
reference
Afrobeat song.
them.
Yes,
You know that
there's
you're
nothing new
sampling
about this.
someone's
The
song.
AI is just replicating. It's just replication.
But the songs you hear of 2025 not be replicating.
No,
you
no,
talk
no,
about.
no, no,
What
no.
are you saying, guys?
it
Please,
sounds very-
Please, I no longer want to be here. I'm leaving. I'm going.
listen. The songs you are hearing today, and Cyril, you be my judge on this, please. Hands on heart. We have said it
I'm not
countless
even
times.
here,
that
boss.
No.
Music we hear of today, it's just microwave music. It's fast music. It's songs. Listen, half the songs that you are even possibly
Look, yeah,
hearing
so-
are software generated. The beats are software.
So that this issue with
Listen,
race is different.
producers. I
See that?
met a producer, a popular producer. Half of the song that he has released, they are songs, they are loops they have. They are prepared loops that they just rework them out. I'm telling you,
so-
They will let you know, but AI is not going
they
to let
won't
you know
let
that
you
they
know.
play this from this song.
Jeffrey. That's another issue.
it's not. It's the same.
No. Listen. Music artistry has gotten lazy. That is another issue. Songs used to be 3 verses and a bridge.
Now it's 2. 1.
Now it's 1.5, and then they repeat the same first verse. Relax. Songs used to be 3 verses
Playboy
and a
Carti.
bridge. Verse 1 had a different progression. They switched it up. Verse 2, verse 3 had a choir effect for amplification. You understand? Now it has been. That's a different issue.
It has been.
The artists are lazy. The loop, the producer knock the loop in the bean or in the fear say how you go do the rest. That's why when you hear a producer who they produce, you they get goosebumps on the song. It's like shout outs to Vampire. You understand? That drop in Asylum. The silence before over you baby. Hey, Charlie, when the thing Charlie, put my glasses down. Hey, Vampire. When that thing drops, like you can tell that the human being
Did it.
was in a vibe.
It'll probably be
and
surprised
was in
you.
the-
It will probably be surprised you.
Jay, look
Even
here,
listen.
Jay.
Keyboard, right? Keyboards, right? Keyboards have got, and I'm taking you back to about some
Hey,
some
pose away.
years ago.
Let's take us back,
I'm taking you back again. If you didn't know, because me, I'm a keyboardist. It's just that I've become very rusty. They were programmed beats, okay, and when you start playing, they use it in church even when these are playing these locally produced beats. There are buttons you can press that will give you rolls at the end of the bar.
Yes.
Do you know that?
Yes.
Yes. I don't need to
Leaves.
play it any longer. Do you understand? It's been programmed in there. This AI cover started a long time ago. That's what I'm saying, that we are getting to the point where people will and must
No.
be rewarded
Machine
for
assistance, Jay Foley. What you are describing is machine
Yeah, but-
assistance,
but-
which is totally different
No,
from
but Cyril-
machine autonomy. This one, the machine is autonomous. It decides what to do. All you do is make a request, and the machine decides. That button that you press to make the lead, no. If you, the pianist, are not ready to end what you are doing, because you are looking at the pastor. Maybe you think you are done playing, no, and then pastor's wife stands up. You go stop play.
No,
you don't go stop play. Now you go enter again and start again. So that intellect that you are using, that
The
creativity,
AI doesn't
that
have it.
AI doesn't. AI would have ended the
says
song because
AI
you said
doesn't have it?
Oh, it cannot
No,
make.
but I'm just saying that it was
cannot
at
make
that time.
a
I made reference to
momentary
20 years ago.
observation.
No, hold on. I made reference to 20 years ago. What I'm telling you is that now the AI can predict these things. For crying out loud, you speak and the AI is writing the subtitles for you.
Jay,
How much more should you be
I'm going to
convinced
use
that-
the same example.
How much more
the same
should-
example that Cyril
Kojo,
gave.
I
That
made
you
a
are in a
reference
church. You are in
to-
a church.
in
You are
20
playing.
years ago. For crying out loud, did you hear the number 20 years ago?
Jay, I want to bring it.
Did
to
you hear
today.
20 years ago?
I heard it. I want to.
So
bring it
why
to
then
today.
are you even
I
telling
want
me
to
that
bring it
that
to
was a
today.
long now?
I want to bring it to
now.
today.
The AI, the same AI, you don't even need to make that input. It will can probably read in the room that this is a situation. So let me continue or loop it for you. That's where we are at. That's what I'm saying, that this AI convo for you can't take it out of us. We are at a point in time where the AI has advanced so much to the point that it's doing all these things for us, but to take out reward for somebody knowing how to use it to perfection is completely null and void.
For that part, I
It is
think
null
that
and void.
for that part,
You-
taking out the reward entirely, I sat here yesterday and I said that it needs to be
Politician,
looked at.
full
It-
soldier, you're changing your lips.
No, Jay, please, Mapon. I'm not going to talk again. Jay, no, I'm not changing my lips. I'm saying that.
how people lose elections.
I'm saying that
They
that
give up.
part, the reward part, has to be looked at. Because regardless of the fact that the AI did it, and there's no originality. The authorship and everything is in question. It was a human being who gave the prompt. At the end of the day,
it was a human being on the socket.
Exactly, it's a
The
human
socket to
being.
the
How has
computer.
that changed in the past 100 years? Isn't human beings that power the engine for it to work out? No, don't all on me.
Jay,
I'm just
no.
saying that isn't it the
Jay,
human?
no. It's like there's always a human element.
What
You
is
cannot
the
take.
difference
You cannot take out the
between-
human element.
What is the difference?
You cannot
between-
take away the
Kojo,
human element.
Kojo,
Jay.
what the point you and Cyril are making is the point in the whole entire execution.
Yes.
The point you are making is the point at which the human ends and the machinery begins. All this argument you are making. So we made a reference to the washing machine, for example, and Cyril made a very flawed point. Sorry, I have to use flawed for him. Flawed point by saying that you wear the shaded dress and then no, the machine begins its work when you dump it in. That's where the work begins. It will wash. First, it just used
After
to
you
wash
put
for
the
you.
water
Can I
in
finish
it.
my point?
Okay.
Do you know how to use the washing machine better than I do?
Yes.
Then why didn't you use it? It will wash, and at first you take your things out, dry and rinse and dry yourself. Now it will wash, it will rinse, and it will dry. We're at almost a point where very soon you just have to wait for it to just iron it out and bring it
And
to
it
you.
would differentiate
Dish-
between the colors too.
We are gonna get to that point, Amy. It's just
It's a human being
conversation.
that has to input all
No,
of that.
I'm
and
just
improve
saying
on
that
all of
we
that.
are on a journey for that to happen.
So we'll be there, and then AI will just come up with the.
Amy, do you know? Listen, do you know why the sky is blue?
Yes.
I'm taking you back to spiritual and cosmetology or cosmetology AI.
Okay.
The sky is blue because of the color that reaches us and what is filtered for us to see is blue. The sun releases all the colors: purple, black, white, green, yellow, red, brown. What reaches us after it hits our atmosphere and is filtered is what we see.
the
is blue.
firmament.
You understand? Is the blue. That is
the earth is flat.
That is at a
make we know
that is
that.
let me I learned something about dimensions today.
Oh,
at
good
school,
day,
all of-
Charlie. Everything cool. I beg, tell Jay Foley say a computer cannot think, therefore it cannot create. Finish. It is one of your close friends. The person more than
the person
you want to tell us something?
the person I can swear if I'm supposed to swear use predictive messaging. You understand? Do you understand? So I leave it right there. When the person was typing,
Most of you don't know, but Jay is on meds.
when the person was typing, there was a
You have
predictive
to take
message
them at 10. That's the
assistance.
problem.
Assistance in it to help speed up. You know.
Jay, you didn't,
you know
say, you didn't
iPhone.
say precision.
I'm coming.
You said
You know
predictive.
iPhones,
It's not
right?
even
You know
precise.
iPhones. You literally can just move your hand on the
Swipe. Yeah.
Because you know what you're typing in there.
No, I'm saying you can
can
Can you do that with a brand new iPhone? No.
coming.
You need to have used the
Program it,
iPhone
exactly.
Yeah.
for it to learn.
That's why it's
No,
called
you like
No,
Jay,
no.
not every
No.
keyboard does
Jay,
that.
that's why it's
not every
predictive.
keyboard does
Why
that.
am I sitting with people in the 60s? God.
Oh wow.
We're sitting in 60s. he feels lost.
Jay is
Come,
predictive.
what I'm saying is
Please,
that
he said he didn't use predictive.
I can bet you that he couldn't spell predictive. So when he typed PRE,
Wow.
it told him predictive. I'm being real.
But the-
the
but the-
person, whoever it is that's a friend, the person writing this is using an assisted system to
That would
jab
give you
me.
a wide variety of words that could possibly be what you were intent to type, not the precise
Kojo,
one.
we are at a point where after all this
Not the
convo, if I
precise
go
one.
on
If you understand me or
YouTube,
not.
if I go on YouTube and I type something, it is very likely that it will even generate the sentence of what I'm looking for, and I don't need to write the rest. I'm
That's
telling
because
you.
you searched it before.
If I no,
So
if
it's
I-
That's
if
just
I-
search
if I
engine
probably-
optimization. That's just a feature.
No, not all the time. I'm just saying that if I probably want to go and look for how condenser microphones work right now, if I type it would give me the
because
rest.
Jay,
How
sometimes
It's used to
Jay,
you.
you
I
are-
said
do you
it
know
has
how-
length.
Jay,
It has length.
It has length, like
no,
human,
let me
you've
give- let me
learned.
even let me even give you the reason
I was
for
taking
that.
you to space, but you brought me back
Cyril
here.
said, it's because sometimes those are frequently asked questions, and that is search engine optimization.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basic. Period. It's not because the computer knows that's what. No.
Because a lot of people.
A lot of people ask those questions often. That is why you can see a number of them lined up.
That's why
moment
the
you
more
start
views your content has, the easier it is for the suggestive text to pop up.
Why do
if
you
Drake
guys
is
want
charting
to
number
draw
one
a
and is
line
making
between the
2
growth
million
of human
streams a day,
intelligence
if you go
to the
Spotify
growth
and
of
type
AI
Drake,
intelligence?
Drake will come before that's
Why are you drawing a line between you going to class 1 and learning? You didn't know when you went to kindergarten. You were taught, so you learned. Even in that, as human as you are, you still became curious. So you use the power of intelligence to learn. So nobody told you, no, you Amy, when you were in kindergarten, nobody ever said to you that if you turn 20 years,
What
you
about
can
the
do your
ones
hair. I'm coming.
that
You
use
can
the
do your
power
hair
of
this way and you look pretty. Nobody said to that. Nobody said to you that when you turn 21 years, you can leave your hair like this and it gives you a certain rough appeal.
Okay, Jay, why why they
So
on
I'm
my
saying
hands?
that you learn. You understand? You learn. AI learns. Humans learn. You are taught. You are fed. Somebody had to feed you with all this information for you to know how to wake up in the morning and say green will match this, black will match this, or orange will match that. Somebody had to feed you with that information.
Jay, I
And
feel like you are rather
process.
shooting yourself in the
No, I'm
foot.
just saying that it's the
I'm trying
same
to see
process
where he's
that
ending.
is the same process that AI learns. You understand? And if humans are rewarded for learning, why shouldn't the AI be rewarded for learning?
Because the AI is not a human being, it doesn't have a family.
This is
No, Loki, I'm making sense. No, Loki is making sense.
I've killed a mic. This guy today is going to speak. This guy who said the statement today is going to speak to people on sustainability.
Oh, he's already
this thing.
spoken to them.
Listen, legit.
This guy.
AI, all you are saying is AI is not motivated.
That's
Whether the
all.
motivation is that you need to come and earn a living.
Yeah.
Doesn't care.
You don't want your boss
This
to
is
call you to
racism.
blast you.
Yeah.
How is
This
it?
is racism.
No.
This is racism.
What color is AI?
On the robot world.
You see, AI has no emotion. AI has no emotion, so it can't. It
Who
can't.
says AI has no?
It doesn't. Like even with the conversation
Jay, it is
or on the conversation with
artificial
music, right?
intelligence.
With music like this,
Artificial.
I listen to songs because it makes me feel a certain way.
Sometimes the
If I
emotion with
listen
which
to-
the person even sings it.
Exactly.
When Black Sharif sings Osunwe, like bro, listen, like
AI can create that. It can create something like
Listen.
that, but the originality is lost.
It's not
also
there.
shooting himself. You just listen to a song, "Calm My Mind," and you're telling me AI can.
No,
do it.
that song sounds like 1,001
Are you
songs.
talking-
I
it's
felt
so
nothing
generic.
when I heard that
It's
song.
generic.
I felt nothing.
it's generic.
It sounds like every single TikTok song that there is right now.
Is it make a lower your mic? Even they say make a lower.
Generic.
Yeah, make a lower your mic.
It's generic.
All I'm saying is
Jay.
that listen. Are you bothered about the consumer's emotions on listening to an AI song? Because to give him emotions, or the creator's emotion whilst doing the music to the consumer. All of it, the end result is the listener.
Gee,
And
but-
the listener would listen to it, hear it, and go into a certain mood. Calm My Mind will put me in a certain mood. So will Usher's 8701 album put me in a certain mood. Both will achieve the same
I
purpose.
didn't feel anything when I was listening to Calm My Mind.
Of
In the
course,
least,
because
my
right
mind
now,
wasn't calm.
because right now you are in a sense you're on TV. So let's be real. You are not listening to where the music for a purpose.
No, Jay. When I listen to music, even from my favorite rapper,
Kojo,
it's sometimes it's even the way they would say
Kojo,
something.
Kojo,
Yeah.
if Calm My Mind didn't do it for you, tell me one lyric in Akwaba's song opener.
In Akwaba's song opener, I
Yes.
was smiling.
Oh, he said, whoa.
You see, you were not paying attention, so it didn't have any emotion to you. It's the same way. Unless you connect with the song, it will work on you. So this point you are making is flawed.
No, I disagree.
It is a point that is
I
existing.
disagree.
So
but at this juncture, I know that you and I will never see eye to eye. So it's okay.
for me,
So,
it's
it's okay.
I think that we've gotten to a certain point where artists should feel very threatened to their existence.
They shouldn't.
because when the consumer starts realizing or harnessing the power of creating their own content to listen to, where for example TikTok gave you the chance to create your own content and upload it and let it entertain others. It made everybody an entertainer. Do you understand? The AI that starts from filming, editing, all those things. Look at the editing now. Just feed the pictures in there and it generates the edits for you. The one they don't talk about it. You they use some, but that is what it does. It made everybody an entertainer. It didn't base it on race, color, size, gender. It gave everybody an equal platform.
And it takes away the speciality of it.
That is where the world has gotten to. We've gotten to the point where it gives everybody an equal playing platform for us to see who is more skilled than the other, who uses the app better, who understands the algorithm of the app better. People are posting at a certain time because the app tells you that you have more people up at that time. You are listening to the app to this, and it's taking away everything that was human to you. You probably would think that at night you are going to bed so nobody's watching. it's at that time that the AI is telling you that people are actually up. You are using the AI. You understand? It is. We are getting to a point where it's
known what people
data.
Are
it has
doing.
yes, it has advanced knowledge than you do. That's what I'm saying. That it's going to get to a point where, Amy, you will stop listening to Burna Boy. You know why? Because you can create your own Burna Boy.
I love the personality.
No, I'm just saying.
Not just the song. I started listening to the song.
The cancer.
People love Burna Boy for him.
Agreed.
Being Burna Boy.
Agreed. The cancer begins from eradicating the music creator and separating the creator from the creator's existence. Do you understand? And very soon it's going to start attacking the creator. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, if it's making English to you.
Jay, I want to say
very soon you will stop not listening to, you stop not following Burna Boy because of the character. You follow him because of the music. But guess what? There's going to be a replica where you, Amy, can create your own Burna, and guess what? That Burna is going to blow up, and you start questioning yourself: should I really be following the original Burna or my created Burna? And we are getting to that point. You don't see it.
I don't think so.
I want to say something. I just want to say something in relation to that quickly. There's a reason why.
That's done quickly. It's over.
No, there's a reason.
Your mic is over. It's 58. Go ahead.
There's a reason why, back in the day sometimes
you were not there.
In the tray.
There's a reason.
Really, Dizzy.
Okay, there's a reason why, as an artist, right, it became very important for people to know you visual. That was why visual content was important, because people need to see who is making the music. They need to connect with the person who is making the music. That is why when Kanye West came out and then he was wearing a backpack and everything, all the backpack boys started vibing to Kanye West. If Fahim came out with music right now, all the boys wearing glasses would relate to Fahim, because it's like because there's somebody who looks like them, somebody who they resonate with, who is making the music, rather than if they were just hearing music and it's dope, and they wouldn't care. But the moment they see Fahim and they're like, oh, there's a guy that's wearing googly eyed glasses.
It's like me. It's like since Tyler
exactly
and
what
Arya
it is.
Stark came, all we've been seeing is stomach.
And mini skits.
No, we don't complain. We love it. Shout out to Tyler.
I want to wrap it up with the headless YouTuber.
You want to wrap up on the stomach?
The guy who gave you no image and still got audience.
And had to reveal himself at the end of the day. I rest my case.
He started without showing his face. But
I rest my case.
He realized that people were taking him away from his music.
He had to show himself.
I'm just saying that.
Even Sia had to show her face.
I'm just saying that. Anyway, our time is up. We have to get going now. We're back here again. Have an amazing weekend. There's a lot for you to catch up on the channel this weekend as well. My name is Jay Fu.
You can't use AI to do that.
Well, being here with AI Kojo, AI Amy, there's AI in your name already. AI Fahim.
Yeah.
Serial. Catch you on the flip side, and we out.